that was still unfinished, and I was just like, at some point we got to get this joint together because I ain't want it to be keep like ghetto for real, for real.
No, cause nigga, y'all got the little fake grass in that hole.
Oh yeah, the turf go crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry, turf. The proper term, niggas call it fake grass. But
No
yeah,
cap.
the turf and shit just hard, bro. Like, I definitely fuck with it. Then y'all got your banner. Y'all got that shit by Jamari up. Like,
Yeah, so we actually about to start like actually curating like sections of it for real to really showcase artists, to also just give it something like a staple because we used to have the records and people like the records and stuff like
yeah,
that.
I saw y'all took them down last time I was there.
So that was really just we were shooting so much stuff and we don't want to keep getting the same
Backdrop.
feel for everything. Yeah, so we just take them down, but we're gonna put them back up just so when people come in there, you have the ability to take pictures in multiple spaces for real, for real. So it's a whole experience rather than just feeling like you're going to somebody's like garage or basement.
Yeah, cause not to tell on myself, I was there last night. And yeah, I was like, oh damn, they took all these shits down. Cause y'all didn't just have the hype fucking records. Y'all had records that like niggas was like, damn, they got this bitch.
Yeah,
like,
variety. So the wild shit, I got half of those records from my homie Jr. King Bias. He used to be a producer, crazy. But his grandma had them. He actually just brought them to my crib on some shit and left them and never came back.
hey, shit.
So
What's
at that
yours
point,
is mine, nigga.
At that point, I ain't gonna lie to you, I had them records for like years now. Like, and then the other ones, I was at the dump. So I was like, I had did some work on the crib and I was like taking some stuff to the dump. And bro had like a case in them joints and was about to throw them bitches out. I'm like, bro, you about to throw these away? He like, yeah, his shorty had took some of them out and broke them. So he like, shit, I'm just throw all them bitches away. That's some fucked up shit.
That hurt my soul just hearing that, cause some of them bitches is like history. Like, y'all had like a Bootsy Collins one on the wall. Y'all had all types of shit. It was just like, damn, like it can't be too many of these even still just in niggas' cribs like that.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So I was just like, okay, cool. I'm gonna just continue to collect them. And then one day it was like, okay, we need to do something. And we had it in the production office at first, because that's where we were shooting the content. But then we moved to the basement because it was a lot bigger, a lot more spacious, and gave us room to like breathe for real. And so we moved them to the basement. And then,
Swing that a little bit closer to you. It should sit. I just want to make sure we're picking up everything you talking about.
And then after we moved from the production office, we put them in the basement, and that was a wrap for real.
Yeah, so with that, if you don't know, we are back with another episode of Couch Conversations. Today I got the man, the myth, the legend, the blueprint for a lot of niggas, a dude that gave niggas in the pandemic a place to be creative themselves, create content, all types of shit. The one, the only, DB.
Man, what's going on? As he said, I'm DB. My real name Deshaun Bennett. For real.
I ain't know if you wanted to put your shit out there like that.
It is what it is, because I ain't gonna lie to you. Some people call me Sean. Some people call me Deshaun, like depending on like how close you know me. And then most people know me as DB though. So, but for folks who don't know, most of my siblings got the same initials. So, I mean, really all of us DB for real. So,
hey, it's like that in my family too. It's like that in my family too. Like my uncle, his name TC, his daughter named TC, his son named TC.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, niggas be doing that shit.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I don't think I'm gonna fuck with it. Like my dad named all his kids, gave him his initials, and then my mom, like on the girls got my mom's initials. It's cool and all, but no, I don't think
it's cool. It's cool, but I'm not doing the shit either. Cause my mom is Dorsetta Jordan. I'm Dalvin Jordan. My grandma was Dorothy Jordan. So it's like, yeah, bro. My son gonna have to have another name. Like I don't care how cool the D shit is. But the weird thing is, my mom didn't even name me.
Who named you? Your grandma?
No, my what's it called? Godmother. My godmother named me. So yeah, Jodeci was real hot in '98.
Say that.
Yeah, bro. It was weird finding that out. Cause when you real young. Well, I don't know if they was doing this when you was in them ages, but like third grade, we had to look up what our name meant and like do a whole little board about the shit. So I looked my shit up, Dalvin. I found nothing. So I just went to Google Images and was like, I clicked on a picture of Jodeci and was like, who the fuck is this? So I played some of their music and I was like, oh, my mom done played this shit before. So I go home, I'm like, hey mom, whoop-de-whoop. She's like, yeah, my friend named you that. I didn't really care. Like she gave me my middle name, but
That's crazy.
yeah, Mr. Dalvin was my shout out.
Hey, some wild shit about names. So I got a twin brother for people who don't know, and the doctors thought we was gonna be girls at first. And so my dad name is Douglas, right?
Okay.
So of course back in that time, niggas wanted to always put their name in their kid's name no matter what it is. So this nigga was about to name us Douglita and Douglisha.
Okay, I want you to know, I'd have the same respect for you if you were a woman. But if you came in this bitch and your name was Doug Alicia and I found out here, oh, it's over with. The whole episode would have been, Doug Alicia is on the couch, ladies and gentlemen.
I was like, bro, no way this nigga was serious with that.
I'm so happy, though, that you came out of bed and he not decided Deshaun was the name. So what's your brother name?
My brother named Deontay. And so...
That's so far from... He could have named one of you Douglas.
Yeah, but it was two of us, so he didn't want to, like...
Y'all was twins. He didn't want to be like Douglas the second and the second nigga that came out.
Yeah, so they thought about Doug and Douglas, but it's like, bro,
that's too close.
The nickname is gonna be Doug or like something short for that. So, and my uncle name is Keyshawn, so my mama named me Deshaun.
Okay, that's dope. All right, so yeah, you from Arkansas? I
Rock.
found that out today. Shout out Lil Rock. Shout out to Lil Rock 9. Shout out everything happening down there. The Razorbacks, whatever else y'all got.
Shit, we got Walmart. We got the Clintons. You know, he a real...
the Clintons? Who's the Clintons?
The Clintons. Bill Clinton. The real...
Oh, yeah. Bill Clinton does have a little museum down there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ski. Tyson's. So if y'all ever eat the chicken in the bags, they'll be in the freezer section. Yeah. Walmart. Sam's Club. Stop playing.
Hey, man. Shout out to the Waltons.
The Waltons, for sure.
Yeah.
Pumping that money up there. Shout out my boy BP, Bobby Portis. You know, got that ring.
Hey, if I had known you was from Arkansas, I got a shirt from Arkansas in my room somewhere. I would have put it on the table, gave you a little. But what's on the table today, because that's a segment niggas have, is the script for Beginning of the Summer, the movie that is, well, the short film that is coming out later this year. And go watch Kevosky's interview. It's out now everywhere. Seven different podcast platforms plus YouTube. That's youtube.com/Couch Conversations. And then if you look up Couch Conversations on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, Stitcher, wherever you at, we there too. Shout out the gang. Yeah, man. So DB, tell me about how you told me how you got the records, which was dope. It was iconic. Y'all said y'all bringing that shit back. Tell me how you went, because when I first heard about Sovereign Sounds, y'all were just a management company.
Sure.
Y'all managed my boy Cap Finesse. I called the nigga Josh Porter, his real name. You feel me? Shout out Cap for just nigga just got his realtor license. Shout out him. So yeah, shout out Cap. Come on the show, brother.
Hey, my boy making that paper for real.
Yeah, for sure. Tell me how you went from a management company. Well, tell me how you went from Morehouse to a management company to the shit y'all are now, working with niggas like DJ Drum, Massetti Hendrix, all types of big names.
Bro, so I ain't gonna lie to you, I never wanted to really be in entertainment, for real. Like, the music, entertainment space was cool, but it was always too much for me. Like, I'm real one of those, like, behind-the-scenes type of persons, or people, for real. But I've always been in music. Like, I was in band in grade school and high school.
What instruments you played?
I played the tuba. So I started off on baritone.
Was you a bigger nigga?
Nah, this the biggest I done been for.
Oh, I was like, nigga, most tuba niggas, I only know one skinny tuba player, and he used to hide his weed in his tuba.
That's ham.
Yeah, like that ass. Fuck. He used to have his bag, his sack of weed, and he used to put that bitch in the big part of the tuba, and then whenever it was time for a break or we was on the way, he would just pull it out the bag, smoke it halftime, and then we had third quarters off, so he'd smoke,
of course,
and then come back fourth quarter, play Final Countdown, fucking Seven Nation Army, whatever fuck we had to play.
Damn,
in the fourth quarter.
You went to a four-style school, huh?
I went to a school.
Okay.
My school was an agricultural school. We had cows. Like I could see cows from my classroom type shit. So we was just all over the place. And then it was like we had no gates because it was like nigga, our school was on like a 30-acre lot. So literally, if we had nigga, you run away from school, you want to, you gonna pull up at a random white person's house, which was dangerous for us because we was in Mississippi, or you gonna pull up at the Big K, which is a fucking I can't think of the actual name, but it's a gas station, and we just called it. And then the closest business to us was a feed store. And the only thing you getting in that bitch is cow feed, honey buns, and Mr. Pibb. That was all that was in this whole store.
No, sir. My school was in the hood. Niggas used to walk off that bitch at lunchtime, come back. It was damn near open campus for real. Like, but it was a public school.
So yeah, tell me a little bit more about Arkansas, dude. Because the one time I went, literally, I pulled up. This was before Corona, so we was just out. I saw the school, I saw the museum, but like, and my mom got some hair from the beauty supply store. But other than that,
For sure.
I don't really know shit about Little Rock.
So Little Rock is cool. So I was born in Little Rock, raised on the north side. It's kind of what you would think about for real. Any southern city, it's just smaller for real. But it's kind of like a country ghetto. When I tell people say like, oh, inner city, poor. But when you're talking about like a smaller town, a smaller city, smaller state, like poor is a different type of thing.
Oh no! I tell niggas I'm from the poorest part of the poorest state, nigga. Like, it's different.
Like it's super different, and you know that because you're from Mississippi and shit. But it's like being poor in the country or the South for real. It's some like
nigga being poor is worse when you not near anything. Like these niggas is poor and it's fucking fields near them. It's y'all niggas is poor and you can go up the street to Buckhead. It's different.
Super different. So niggas really just kind of in high school just moved around for real. So I ain't never spent a like teen summer in Little Rock or nothing like that. I was always like gone at a little camp. I did research in Seattle when I was like a junior and senior in high school.
Oh,
yeah, I'm that guy for real.
I mean, nigga, you went to Morehouse. I assumed you was that nigga. Nigga got a graduate degree. Do not get it twisted in this bitch.
Two of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. This nigga got 2 graduate degrees and the Morehouse degree. If you've never been to Morehouse, I suggest you pull up. You see what we talking about, and if you are so blessed enough to see the skit where they drop our degree on them other niggas and watch that bitch burn, nigga.
You know what's
we
up.
like that. You feel me? But yeah, bro. So you did research in Seattle as a junior and senior high school. Keep
Genetics
going.
research.
What kind of research?
Genetics. So I was really interested in like you said, a lot of niggas go to Morehouse as a bio nigga, for real, and really be interested in bio. But I was on there early for real. But I was more interested in chemistry than anything. Came to Morehouse for real. My twin brother went to Swanee, like the University of the South. It's like a white school in Tennessee, real good, like one of the nation's best like liberal arts schools and stuff like that. So we was always for real. Like we stayed in the hood. We moved from the projects to like 2 blocks from the projects to like my mom had a bottle crib, like literally across the streets from the project. So let's say for instance, that's the projects right here. Literally my house at the end of it's just a street across.
Yeah, it's like
real deal.
We live by the projects. We don't live in the projects.
Yeah, exactly. Come on now.
Yeah, we live by that bitch.
So it was my mom raised us for real. My pops was killed when I was in the 6th grade and stuff like that. So my mom really raised us by herself. My mom also raised like a lot of my cousins and stuff like that. So they stayed with us. So the
real
the
southern
crib
shit.
Boy, she wants to be Captain Save a hoe and just save everybody.
Oh no, I know the feeling because it's like when you young and you don't quite understand the responsibilities that the person that quote unquote made it has. It's like, damn, why is all these niggas at my crib eating my... It's like, you my mama, fuck them. I mean, they're my cousins, but like, I done had some real fights with my cousins, nigga.
Bro, no cap, at one point in time, my mom had a 3-bedroom. And it was just me, my twin brother, and my sister at first. And then at one point, bro, no cap, it was like 9 folks staying at the crib. For real. In the 3-bedroom, and it's like, bro, like what the fuck? And then they left, and then my other cousin came, and then my other cousin came, and no cap, like, and people. I really feel like that's part of like one of the reasons why I am how I am today, for real, because that's always been the case. Like, it's always been a lot of people around me. It's always been a lot of people at the crib. Like, niggas always cook for like hella people or whatever the case may be. And that's just kind of how we was. It was really like a village type of thing, for real, and me and my brother was one of those people who we had to make it out, and my sister, for real. But we had to make it out. Like, we was in the hood, and we was on hood shit. Like, I can't even lie and say that we wasn't, but we also.
I mean, niggas on hood shit, but them books got done.
For sure. Like, and that was one of the things I really say is that I always excel academically. Like, I've always been a pretty bright student. Like, I'm both, like, you know, street smart and book smart, for real. Like, I've always been good at, like, standardized tests and things like that. So for me, like, learning was always something that was fun because I was a smart ass, like, but I can back my shit up.
I feel
So,
the smart ass shit. All my teachers
like,
was like, shut the fuck up.
That's the thing. And so, and one of the things I'll say, like, my people always allow me the ability to express how I felt.
That's dope.
Because I've always been in tune with my emotions. Like, I'm not an emotional nigga, but I'm very in tune with how I feel. Like, I'm very in tune with how you make me feel or how this made me feel or X, Y, Z. And I've always been able to express that. So I, you know, never really been the type to not do that. You know, and some teachers will be like, oh, that's disrespectful. And the way my parents, you know, saw was like, nah, he just expressing how he feel. And he should be able to do that. You know, like, as long as it's not in no disrespectful way, you should be able to express how you feel. And it'd be cool.
No, my mom definitely felt that because, like, being in the South, I had a lot of white teachers, and a couple of teachers, it was like, my mom could tell they was on some shit, even when I couldn't tell they was on some shit. So it was like, I never went home. Every time they sent report cards home, progress reports, whatever, that bitch had a note on it about something. And my mom used to write a note right the fuck back and say, whoop-de-whoop, if I need to pull up to the school, we can have a meeting with all, like, I'll never forget, bro. I was in 7th grade. My mom pulled up to the school. We got out at like 3:15. She pulled up at 3:30. All the teachers in the 7th grade, the vice principal, the principal, the superintendent, everybody was in that bitch. She had a sit down meeting with everybody. She was like, "Look, my son is getting A's in all your fucking classes. Nigga doing the fuck out these projects, whatever the fuck y'all giving him. The nigga, y'all say one or two of y'all saying he acting up, and then the other two saying he God's fucking gift to earth. Something ain't working in this bitch, so we gonna figure it out." So she fucking got everybody right. She was like, "Look, here's a folder for all y'all. If Dalvin do anything in your class, write in this bitch. He gonna bring it to me, and I'm gonna sign this every day." So that shit went for like a month. Month later, she came back. All the teachers, she was like, "All right, now see, I have seen that y'all niggas have not got y'all story straight. Dalvin ain't doing this shit, man." So yeah, bro, my mom was not going for none of the bullshit. She was making sure.
My mama gonna pull up, bro. Like, I was in middle school, crazy as hell. So my band director, black guy, he went to like Southern and stuff like that. Cole, like, he was a good ass mentor.
Shout out Southern University.
Like, for real, like, great mentor. He the one who really got me to switch to tuba because I played the baritone at first, and they needed some tuba players for the middle school band. So it was like, okay, cool, I guess I'll do it. And then I never went back for real. But one day he was like, he got pissed at me for something, and he was like, "Oh, that's why you ain't go like B shit. What you gonna be like? Oh, do you want fries with that?
Oh,
hold on now, who you talking to?
Oh,
right. So don't worry about it. You didn't think I hit my mama up real quick and no on right hand came up there talking bad. My mama is with the shits. Like,
active, bro.
Come on now, like, never going for that.
Nah, the worst my teacher ever did when Molly first started getting hot. Like, niggas was really talking about this shit in songs. Shorty we was talking about the OJ trial for some fucking reason in English class. This bitch threw a marker across the room at me and two other black kids and was like, Would y'all shut up back there? Y'all acting like y'all on Molly or something, nigga. I was so fucking pissed. I shut the fuck up the rest of the day. This is 5th period. We had 8 periods. I was quiet the rest of the fucking day. Mad as shit. Nigga, soon as I get off the bus, in my grandma's crib. My mom picked me up from my grandma's crib. She was like, "What's wrong?" Cause I ain't talking, I ain't hungry, none of that. Like, you know, after school you start. No, nigga, none of that. I'm mad as shit. She was like, what? Nigga, fuck the bus the next morning, nigga. We was in the classroom. Yeah, she said cause my mom work an hour away from my crib. So it's like, so she an hour and then I'm like 10 minutes from my crib to go to school. So she like an hour and 10, 15 minutes away from her job. And nigga, she work in the school. So your school started the same time my school start. So fuck that. I'm gonna be late today. She pull up. What is you talking to my son like this for? Then she know the other two kids because my granddad run like the community store. So like we know everybody in the shit. So fucking she like call the other two kids up here. I know both they mamas. I'm gonna talk for them too. So my homie Brad, my homie Kenny, and them niggas came up there. And she was like, all right, now y'all tell the principal what happened, now I ain't talked to these niggas since before I had a phone. So she was like, they ain't seen him since yesterday. And if they tell the same story he just told, it's over with. Nigga, we got that teacher fired. She was gone at the end of the week.
Be like that.
Yeah, bro, niggas was not going, bro. That's why I love black women. If you are a strong black woman and you believe in your child, follow that nigga. Now, some of your children, you know,
they on that bullshit.
Yeah, you have to admit that's some shit my son would do versus that's some shit my son wouldn't do. This some shit my daughter wouldn't do. But yeah, if you believe your child is right, first of all, get right at home. You feel me? My mom definitely was you're not finna have me up here looking stupid. I'm not finna go up here.
Come on now.
and get educated on these fucking white people, and then she like, well, actually, I sent home 3 write-ups with him, and I did such and such, and nothing happened. Nah, nigga, you better get it right at home, then pull up to the school, get right.
See, that's crazy, because I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of them write-ups, bro.
Oh, no, I got wrote up for stupid Oh.
Come on now, you know I'm doing it. I got to forge it.
Oh, no,
I got an older sister. Sign my name. Don't worry about it.
If it was it's write-ups they was gonna call home for, and it's write-ups they wasn't gonna call home for. If it was some stupid shit, oh nigga, you know good and goddamn well. Oh, you said detention? That's it? Yeah, my mom ain't gonna know about this.
Boy.
Or no, my grandma stayed down the street. She retired. She gonna pull up. She ain't gonna be mad or nothing. She gonna be like, what happened? Oh, that's some bullshit anyway. Come on, let's go home,
bro.
Cause I had that relationship with my family. It was like, it's certain shit we gonna tell your mama, cause it's like either you was fucking up or they was really fucking up. And then in certain shit, it's like, these niggas only did this cause of the school you at. If you was at the school down the street, you feel me? They throwing kids in trash cans and shit. They wasn't gonna say shit to you. You was just on some chill shit. Cause my granddad fucking, like my whole family education. My granddad fucking subbed at the bad school. Like the school they was fighting. Niggas had guns in 6th, 7th grade. Like tattoos on their neck and shit. So they was like, you not bad, nigga. You might talk a little bit, but you not bad. So your mama ain't gotta know about this right up, but it's like.
But it's crazy because in the education system, we really label kids as bad if they have, or like say they have behavioral problems if they talk a lot. And it's like, no, we just got to teach them how to express themselves in different ways, or, you know, how to really manage them being extroverts, right? Yeah. That's a character thing and not necessarily like, oh, you have behavior problems. And it's like, no, they're extroverts. Like, you got to teach them how to thrive in environments like that. In a classroom, that's a structured environment for somebody who is really an introvert or, you know, XYZ.
That's why I think centers are the best thing ever for young children. We use like centers in a classroom. It's like, nigga, okay, you have this center where you talking for 10, 15 minutes. Then you got this center, you on the computer 10, 15 minutes. Then you got this center, you doing whatever the fuck. Centers was amazing because I was the kid, nigga. I was finishing some of that bullshit so early because it's like, it's not stupid the work we're doing, but it's like, nigga, the work we doing, my mind passed this shit. So once I'm done with this shit, and I already got my homie done. So me and my homie done. Boy. So the two of us done. We back there talking. Then it's a whole thing. No, nigga, centers.
This is what I used to get in trouble for in school, for real, because especially up until I got to like high school, for real, like I was one of those people who always kind of finished first for real.
Yeah.
So especially in like elementary, middle school, bro, when I'm done, my mind like bored at that point.
Oh, good.
You know, so it's like, shit, I'm going from this to that, and it's like, bro, I got wrote up for that so much. And even in middle school, bro, the principal and my mama was like cool for real. So like, shit, it be like, bro, you ain't even got to call my mama. Like, these folks just tripping for real. And I just sit in the principal office, no cap. Like,
Oh no, I did that too. Cause I got a black vice principal for 1 year, and this nigga, I knew he wasn't gonna make it through the year, but he was completely different. He used to go up that bitch, hey, folks tripping over there, or the ISS teacher. I might just go straight to ISS. I'm like, hey, cause the ISS teacher, she was this old white lady. She was nice. Her son was in my grade. I had been in her house, everything. Shorty gave me a scholarship when I graduated high school. She loved me.
tough.
Like, Shorty was like, hey, I know them teachers over there tripping. So I would just be in there chilling all day. She was like, your work done? Yeah, you can play on my computer, nigga. But I hated some of the people, but some of the people was cool as fuck. So definitely shout out the gang. Find the teachers you love. If you watching this show and you one of them teachers niggas love, drop a comment down below and let me know. Like, I'm such and such, and I teach at such and such, and I'm that teacher, and we love y'all.
Shout out to all the educators, for real, for real. Like, tough job. I ain't even gonna lie to you. One of my background degrees is in education.
Oh my
education
God.
Policy.
So tell me your degrees, brother, because you got a lot of them.
So when I went to Morehouse, I was double majoring in sociology and math. And then I just kept the sociology, did a math minor.
You a cold nigga to do a math major? Well, you changed to a minor, but
yeah.
you cared about math at Morehouse?
No
you
cap.
A different nigga.
It was cool. I ain't gonna lie to you till it got to like really abstract stuff. So I'm a really more like applied math type of guy. Like, I like to apply what I'm learning or whatever, really do calculations and stuff like that, rather than like talking about theories and like why, an odd number plus an odd number is an even number or whatever the case may be. Proving that, I don't really give a fuck, to be honest.
I feel that.
That's the thing. So it's like, for me, when I got into sociology when I was like a junior for real. And I finished the degree in like a year and a half, no cap. So I got in like when I was like.
That means this nigga just stopped taking other classes. This
second
nigga was like, okay, I like sociology. Shout out Miss Wilcher, one of my favorite teachers. Well, Dr. Wilcher. Got to give her respect. Yeah. Dr. Wilcher, one of the best teachers at Morehouse. But yeah, nigga, this nigga got in that bitch and was like, you know what? Next semester, 5 classes of this.
No cap, because it was like, for me, I was more so interested in like social structures and how society works and really, because I wasn't, like, we had sociology in high school and stuff, but I ain't never take it because I was an athlete and stuff like that, and I never really dove into like hella other like electives and stuff like that. I played football. I also wrestled and stuff too.
Oh, you was a wrestler?
Yeah.
Wrestling
Wrestling
niggas.
cap.
That was a different sport. Niggas wasn't really wrestling like that. You was good at wrestling?
I was actually great at wrestling, for real. Like, I was solid, for real. I was actually on the starting like wrestling team, for real. Like,
what is the starting wrestling team? Because all I know about wrestling is weight classes. I didn't know it was a starting team.
So we founded the wrestling team, like when I was in high school. So I was in football, played football.
Hey, stop. Shout out to these niggas. Founding shit. Like, that's some real shit, bro. Cause it's like, nigga, how'd y'all found a wrestling team, bro?
Cause we had like other high schools who had wrestling teams, and I ain't gonna lie to you, them niggas was cold, like super cold. And we had one of the biggest high schools in the state, and we had a wrestling team, and people wanted to wrestle. So it was like, okay, cool. Me and my homie Chris had talked to one of the officers, so he used to be in like the Marines and stuff like that. He used to also wrestle too. So we ended up starting a wrestling team my junior year, for real. So my freshman year and sophomore year, I played football. My junior year, I was actually the mascot. Crazy shit.
I did that at Morehouse for a couple games.
So I was the mascot the whole year. And then I wrestled my junior year, started the wrestling team, and then I wrestled my senior year.
You was winning? You was winning?
Yeah, I was actually pretty cold. That's the thing about it. It was like,
what weight class was you in?
I wrestled 160. And then my senior year, I wrestled 160 and 171, just depending on like how it was.
How close it was to the holidays?
No cap.
He was like, I can't cut that weight off.
It was like I was also growing at that point too. So it's like, I feel like I hit my growth spurt like junior, senior year type of thing. Where
Niggas be doing that.
Yeah, I was skinny at first. Like you know, shit. So 160 was cool. And then like my senior years, like shit, nigga.
It's hard to get down to 160, nigga.
Boy, fucking around. I'm like, bro.
I can live like I want and hit 170 good.
That's what I'm saying.
But 160, nigga, you know how hard it is to lose 11 pounds quick, nigga? Like, bro, that's hard.
I'm like, yeah, we might as well just wrestle up. And then I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of them niggas, like, bro, wrestlers are like cut and like really in shape for real. This was the first time, and like niggas play football, but it's a different type of conditioning for wrestling and stuff.
I mean,
like that.
Football is different because no matter if you're on the line, you running, you doing anything, it's like you got 5 seconds. 5 seconds, 7 seconds is a long play. But nigga, in wrestling, nigga, it's just you and this nigga
for 2 minutes, 3 2-minute rounds.
It's like ain't nobody besides you. If I go too far to the left or too far to the right, I'm out. If my knee touched the ground, I'm pinned, all types of shit. Like, hell no.
Bro, it was fun. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was probably one of the funnest. That was the funnest sport that I did, for real. And it was really just because it was a competitive sport. And then I think that was the best shape that I was in life. But a nigga still loved music, too. So I was also still in the band until I got out the band my second semester, senior year. No cap.
Why?
Because a nigga wanted to work, and then bro had hold me on some shit where, like, this nigga, we had auditions. So after marching season, we have auditions for, like, concert band or whatever. So
I ain't gonna lie. Scales wasn't on point or something?
Nigga, I made All-State every year since I was in, like,
I'm sorry.
Freshman year. Right?
This nigga got upset a little bit. He was...
You know, because I ain't gonna lie to you, I was that
Scales,
nigga,
nigga, I was all the way. I was All-State. Arkansas, nigga? My name in the record books, nigga.
Come on now. I wasn't really doing shit under second chair for real, no matter like what year it was. But a nigga, so
that depends, nigga. How big was your band? How many niggas was in your band?
Like 170. Maybe.
How many niggas was in your section?
Like 10. Okay. I'm talking about All-State.
Oh, okay. Yeah, All-State was different. Cause I'm gonna keep it a buck with you,
nigga. At my school?
No,
I'm not getting nothing under first chair.
Nah, cause at my school, nigga, like, cause I was the junior when so when I came in, it was one junior, one senior. Senior transferred halfway through football season because he was fucking up in class, so he got out of there. And then my sophomore year, I was by myself. And then my junior year, it came 2 niggas under me. Nigga, I'm telling you, I was so locked in with the fucking band director and the assistants and shit, nigga. I would be asleep until them niggas was like, all right, this time we want the saxophones in it. This time we want this half. My fucking second chair would tap me. Nigga, I'm waking up. Fuck the dynamics, nigga. I was so cold, I would write other niggas' parts. Like, I would be like, hey, I know what she says in this meeting, but on that field on Friday, or in them stands on Friday, or at the concert, nigga, I'm playing the trombone part. I'm playing the trumpet part. I'm doing something that's not what the fuck she talking about.
I used to write music. So that's what I wanted to do actually for a profession outside of like the science shit. I really wanted to like go into music and like compose music and stuff like that. I was in love with the band, bro. Like I ain't gonna cap. Like I was one of those niggas for real. But the band director, we had auditions, bro. The nigga made me last chair. I said, oh.
Wait, why did he make you last chair? What he gave you no explanation on?
My attitude and shit.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
On some shit where it's just like, bro, no cap. I went through the whole section, bro. My cousin in the section too. I'm off the nigga. You suck, nigga.
This nigga went in that bitch.
Hey, I cut on everybody.
Like fucking
fool,
Nick
like,
Cannon,
bro,
he was like, you know, pussy getting, nigga,
like,
sorry.
Because at this point you disrespected me, and then it was also a thing because, nigga, I tried out for drum major too, like my junior and senior year. So you can only be drum major like junior and senior year.
Okay.
So I tried out, no cap, like, and niggas, you know what niggas told me? What? I need you to play.
I need you to play. So you like, piece of shit.
It's like it was really selfish for real, because it's like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you, I was the best nigga out there. Like the whole, nigga, we did a field routine. Come on now, I'm a dancer, nigga. I was the mascot, bro. Come on, Monet.
Nah, bro, it's like we had a moment like that one because we had 2 drum majors. I think this was my sophomore year, but one of them conducted the first half of the show, came down the second drum major came up, bro, because this is when we did competition. Competition, the most bullshit ever. I hated that shit. Fucking waking up hot ass Saturday after a long ass football game, and it was always an away game for some reason. So we drove 3 hours out the way, came back. It's 2 a.m. We like, all right, I'll see y'all at 6 so we can get to the competition. I'm like, bitch, why? Why do you hate us? So we get back to school 6 a.m. We fucking, all right. Niggas still half sleep from the night before. But yeah, nah. But the drum major shit. So nigga would go on the field, play, and then Shorty would go up on the other podium and fucking they direct the rest of the show. So I don't know why she was like, yeah. Well, he was like, fuck you. You gotta play. That's some whole shit. I see why you quit.
We had 2 drum majors. And so my junior year, I tried out, and they had picked this nigga Javier over me. He was cool. Like,
shout out him, man. Wherever you at now.
That's my boy here, Alpha too. Got dreads and shit now. So
cool.
Shout
out the A Road niggas of Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. DB is one of them. I didn't shout it out because I didn't want to shout it out. I didn't really care that much. But when we get into DB story a little more, y'all gonna hear about the A Row and the Morehouse shit. But continue your quitting.
So that man, so it was like, okay, cool, that's my nigga. So we used to all practice together. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, we had a dream we was gonna take this motherfucking band up. So we had a real traditional band, bro. Like where niggas used to roll their feet and shit. It's like, bro.
Roll step. I used to hate roll stepping. I gotta see the bottom of your foot and you gotta hit them up. Like, 8 to 5. So fuck you, 8 to 5 step, nigga.
So we had, bro, the band was black for real. Like, yeah, we had a white band director, right? So that's why
he went to Southern.
That was my middle school director.
Oh, this is
the middle school director. Yeah, he used to come and like help out and stuff like that. But my high school director was white.
Okay.
So that's why we used to write our music too. So that's one of the reasons we got into writing music, because it was like, nah, bro, we want to play this. Or he was like, oh, well, if y'all don't want to play this, well, bring me something that we can play. Don't worry about it, nigga.
So what you was writing? What was y'all show? Like y'all competition show?
Our competition show was white as hell. We was writing like stand music.
Okay,
for real. So like that was the biggest thing. Because they used to always do the show, but we can write stand music and shit like that and play in the stands.
I feel that.
So it was all like, most of the black people in the band was going to a HBCU to be in the band. So we was like, we trying to turn this motherfucker up. So we all kind of came together and like made this whole ass plan how we about to turn this motherfucker up. Like me and him had applied to be drum major or whatever, tried out, auditioned and stuff. So we was like, okay, cool.
He hold you on that.
Of course, right. He picked one black guy and picked a white guy, right? So it was like, okay, cool. Junior year, you my nigga, whatever. Senior year, going into my senior year, I try out. And then he picked a junior girl, right, who was ass, bro. Like, and that shit really pissed me off because he like, yeah, I need you to play, rather than be drum major and da-da-da-da-da. And it was like, bro, that was selfish because that's something that I wanted to do.
Did you have a solo or some shit?
Me?
Yeah, like, nigga was talking about I need you to play. You better have had a fucking solo.
I've always been like the leader in whatever I did, for real.
Yeah.
So just even me being on the field, even when I was the mascot for, I used to come and perform at halftime, no cap, in a cheerleading outfit, like real deal. Like take off the mascot.
What was your?
We was a Wildcat.
Okay, cause I wanted to laugh at you so bad.
No, we was charging Wildcats. So
I was the Maroon Tiger for a little bit.
So I was that guy. That's when jerking was out big. I'm talking about
this nigga was jerking. I can just imagine a nigga. Did you have the big ass mascot feet? You was jerking in them. Oh my god,
fat motherfuckers, going nuts.
I know that shit was hilarious.
They're like, oh shit.
Hey, if you from Little Rock and you got a video of that shit from whenever the fuck DB was in high school, oh yeah, send me that. That might be the intro to this bitch.
I'll send you the link. Yeah, that motherfucker was tough.
Yeah, bro. Y'all was teed though. So you quit the band.
I quit the band. I got in this program called JAG, which is like Jobs for Arkansas Graduates, so we can go to work. So we left school. So I used to just work for real.
What they had you doing?
Now I had my own job. So it's like if you had a after school job or whatever, then you can like get in JAG and then just go to work rather than being in class.
So what was you doing?
I worked at the Boys and Girls Club, and then I also worked at Walmart, cashier. So shout out to the Boys and Girls Club for real.
Yeah, shout out Boys and Girls Club of America. Yeah. Y'all done helped a lot of niggas.
Including, so I used to be the face of Boys and Girls Club. For real.
This nigga DB done lived a million lives.
Bro, no cap. That's how I met Obama in the White House and stuff like that.
I didn't know you met Obama. Shout out to him.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. the Boys and Girls Club put on for real. Like I went to the Boys and Girls Club when I was little. I always went there, started working at concession stand when I was in like 8th grade, and then from then it was just on.
It was paying you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Iced also.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say when I used to work the concession stand at USM games. University of Southern Mississippi. For those that don't know, Southern Miss to the top. Whatever. I just said that shit because I'm here. But yeah, University of Southern Mississippi. I used to steal all types of shit from the concession stand.
Come on now.
Because here's the thing. At the end of the night, they gonna throw away whatever. Because that cheese, and once it's been heated up, it's over with. Them chicken sandwiches, once they've been heating up, it's over with. Them fries, over with. So whatever in that bitch, that shit coming with me, dog. I might steal a couple Powerways too.
I'm thirsty. Say that.
Shit. And then we had a soda machine in that bitch, nigga. I'm big cup in that bitch.
Nigga, we had the hot chips and cheese all on some real.
Oh yeah, y'all some niggas. Hot chips and cheese. That was a nigga festivity, bro.
Yeah, we was on that.
Y'all niggas was different. But yeah, bro. So go forward. So you came to Morehouse. You said you was a double major. You did sociology. You pushed math to your minor. You crossed alpha. You got any stories from Morehouse you can tell us, bro, whether it be whatever related?
Morehouse was a good experience. For real, overall. Like, I definitely had some.
Nah, this nigga said overall like it was bullshit in there.
Overall, for sure, it was definitely like a bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you, I went on Morehouse on a full ride, though.
What year you graduate?
I graduated 2015. So
Shout out Morehouse 2015.
You know, we turned up, no cap. So, I went to Morehouse on a full ride. I was a Gates Millennium Scholar, so full ride, you know, whatever. I also had like 75 to 100,000 from Boys and Girls Club, too. That I can use on school. So at that point, it's
they paid you to go to school,
bro. No cap, I probably got like at least 10 bands every semester.
I believe that.
And it's crazy because I look back when I was done, I was like, damn, bro, you ain't saved no bread.
Cause I'm not gonna hold you, bro. It be like that. You be like, I spent that shit on that. I did that.
But I ain't gonna. I lived, bro, like real deal. Like I went to 17 countries when I was in Morehouse.
That's dope.
So I did semester C. So every May, every like December/January, like J-mester, May-mester, and then like whatever, I was going out the country.
Shout out to international, bro.
It was fucking free. And then I have like, damn, I'm really fuck it. I mean, it's
the money been spent now, nigga.
Shit, self-incriminating, but shit, nigga. I used to have Gates pay for it, send a check to Boys and Girls Club. Let me pocket that. So now I'm going the trip 5,000. I get the 5,000, pay for it, boom. Then I got 5,000 in my pocket to go kick it.
I'm not gonna hold you. So I never did that with no big foundations, but it's definitely been some times.
I mean, it was my money.
One person. Oh yeah, I earned the money, so I'm getting it, bitch. But nah, one person paid. So you get two people to either pay half or whole. Either way, your trip paid for, and you got some money in your pocket.
Come on now. And then too, every summer I did a summer class, so I can get my housing paid for in the summer. So if I did a summer class at Georgia State, so every summer I was taking a class at Georgia State because I had a Boys and Girls Club pay for my housing, so I had the scholarship money that I had to use up.
Shout out State.
So they pay for it. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, I bought a car. I lived in Buckhead.
First, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you were getting 10 bands a year, you needed to 10 bands a semester.
Yeah.
You supposed to have a car. You can't be getting no 10 bands and this is before Uber for real. Cause you graduated in 2015. So nigga, I done caught the fucking train, all types of shit, nigga.
So I used to stay I moved this how nigga I was getting bread for real. And I was also niggas thought I was grown, even though I did. Like I said, I stayed in Seattle. I was doing research by myself my junior senior year. Yeah. So I had my own apartment and shit. So for me, I was like I had lived on my own already.
So the nigga had been grown for some years.
For sure. So it's like I moved off campus like March of my freshman year. Got an apartment in Buckhead, nigga. Like real deal.
Nigga was different, boy. Bro, I was still on that twin XL.
18, bro. 18. I'm living in Buckhead. Like rooftop, stupid nigga. Like it got a motherfucking gazebos. It got like the workout. You can see Buckhead skyline, downtown skyline, like the whole nine. And I'm 18, bro. Like living like
it's like 2012.
2012, nigga. Yeah. Like real deal. Like 2012. And niggas like, damn, bro, where you staying? I'm like, nigga, I would bring people to the crib, and the crib was fat, nigga. So I'm like, shit, thinking I'm somebody for real. Like at that point,
I feel that, but you supposed to do that when you're young, man.
for sure. Like I don't take back nothing, nigga. I got into like fights when I was at Morehouse for real. Every year.
Niggas done definitely fought at Morehouse.
Yeah, niggas. Niggas hated on me. Niggas.
I mean, niggas gonna hate on you if you 18 with a penthouse in Buckhead, my boy. You was living.
Yeah, it was good. Like it was a big high school too. At a point in time, for real.
Morehouse?
Like, the AUC felt like a big ass high school.
I feel
like,
that.
Nigga, looking back on it, the shit that you thought was important, be like, bro, that shit was so minuscule, or like, nobody really gives a fuck. For real. Even my time at Morehouse, like I feel like I knew a lot of people, a decent amount. Like I wasn't the most popular nigga, but I was pretty popular.
You was there.
Yeah. And I fuck with people. Like I think I've always been a genuine person.
So you got any stories to tell us about your time at Morehouse? I mean, I know you.
Let's
That's
see.
already the headline. Nigga had a penthouse in Buckhead at 18. That's the headline. But for the smaller points, you got any wild stories?
My wildest. Oh, nigga.
Because you had 4 years of fucking around.
Freshman year, niggas threw a party. No cap. It was the littest party, nigga. My whole freshman year. So
This
niggas
is party bus time too, ladies and gentlemen.
So we used to have to catch the shuttles to parties, nigga. Like you go beside the motherfucking business building and wait on the shuttles. If you miss the shuttle, bro, and they used to go to like Buckhead and shit in the clubs in Buckhead and XYZ for parties. If you missed the shuttle, bro, it wasn't no fucking, you gotta call a cab, bro, to get back to campus. It wasn't no Uber. The train stopped running. Like, nigga, this is real deal. Like,
real deal, you had to have a car back then.
Like, bro, on some wild shit. And it was like, it was cool though. So niggas was in the dorm. I stayed in Brazil. I stayed in
Shout out
224,
B-Road, man.
I stayed in
The
Brazil,
guys.
224.
What floor? Oh, 224?
And then I stayed in 302. So like,
shout out the penthouse.
The penthouse, you already know.
Yeah,
so
bro, 3rd floor.
I had got my own room when I was like, so my homie Dunny from back home, his dad was like my basketball coach, growing up and shit. So Dunny came to Morehouse, we was roommates, and then the air and shit went out. So then they moved us was gonna move us to a different room, and I'm like, shit, let me just get this bitch by myself. Whatever, if it costs extra, I'm gonna just do it. And I ended up getting my own room, stayed in 302. And kicked it.
You pushed them 2 beds together, right?
Sure. I had a fat ass bed, nigga.
That's how niggas be doing. If you went to Morehouse and you never pushed the beds together, you ain't lived.
Come on now. So niggas was in Brazil kicking it or whatever, and niggas was like, oh cool. Niggas are washing. Niggas trying to turn up, bro. Niggas threw the first little party. It was called Dirty Laundry, but it wasn't as big. No cap. The second Dirty Laundry though,
Dirty Laundry 2.
bro, was a motherfucking movie. No cap.
That shit sound like a mixtape, nigga.
Niggas had like, this is the laundry room behind Brazil, right? So this is the
so
smaller laundry
in
room.
the cut.
This is the smaller laundry room, nigga.
This damn near part of Archer.
No cap. Niggas got the speakers out my room, bro. Shout out Scooter, shout out Dunny and everybody, nigga, who was on that joint, Shanice, and bro, no cap, turned that motherfucker up. It was like 75, 100 people in that little washroom, bro. Like, this is
nigga. Whoa, wait a second.
Nigga, I'm talking about throwing ass on the washers and dryers, bro.
Nigga,
no cap. Like,
stop. I washed in that bitch. I know what that bitch is, nigga. For those that are watching or those that are listening, because we're everywhere, there's like 10. No, so it might be 10 washers, and then maybe it's got to be an even number because they stack. Probably like 16 dryers. And that's if they working in that bitch.
If
so, like, no more than 30 machines in the whole room. Fucking card reader on the wall for your shit. And these niggas had, you said 50?
50 to 75 at least.
God damn.
Bro.
It had to be hot as fuck in that bitch.
Bro, stupid hot. And then the crazy thing is, Campus PD came. Niggas,
because they have to.
Bro, so niggas had to like shut the party down, bro. They lined everybody up, fool. Literally.
But here's the thing. There's nowhere to run. Because if that police car comes down, because it's an alleyway, and then it's a cut to the right, and that's where the shit is. And if you keep going past the laundromat, it's the goddamn air conditioning machines and like a 10, 15 foot fucking brick wall, and then a gate that's metal. So It's nowhere to go on the right, nigga.
Fool. So
and then on the left, they there.
So niggas lined up, right? So my homie Julian, you was just talking about the wall in the gate, right?
Yeah.
So niggas got bottles, right? Mind you, at this point, niggas are like literally, I was still 17, niggas was 18, like young, like bro, and we got bottles in our hand for real, for real. Bro tries to throw the bottle over the fence, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you. First of all, that's a far throw. No cap for any regular nigga, especially when you intoxicated. That's a far throw, and it's Lee Street right fucking there,
bro.
The police can see Lee Street from their fucking office.
The bottle don't even make it. the bitch hit the fence and dropped down, and then everybody looked like nigga. At this point, it's a wrap.
You made it worse.
It's a wrap. So he got the nigga out of line and was like, you know, can you say your ABCs? This nigga was like A B C D Q U E F G. I'm just like, bro, we out of there. At
nigga,
this
that's
point.
out.
Niggas lost visitation, the whole nine. Of course, you know niggas want to do the most and be like, oh.
Nah, the best thing they could have did in that situation was put the shit in one of the machines.
Bro,
that was the only thing they could have did. Cause with that many niggas there, they weren't gonna think about checking the machine.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Even now, I ain't never thought of that. Shit.
No, in the moment,
moment?
No, I'm not gonna hold you. Anytime I'm doing some stupid shit, whether it be at Morehouse or wherever, cause I done broke into the calf. So whenever we was doing some stupid shit, I always had an escape plan. Like when we broke in the calf, I was literally like, if anything happened, cause we went in the kitchen, we were making sandwiches, all types of shit. I was like, if anything happened, I know where the door we came in at, and if they block that bitch, it's another emergency exit on the other side. They ain't got all them bitches covered. I'm gonna be out this motherfucker.
Yeah, niggas did some wild shit at Morehouse. Like,
no, Morehouse definitely was a proving ground for niggas, bro.
Smoke beside like the president house for real. Like my freshman year, before niggas started smoking in the building and shit. Like, cause I don't know when that happened, where niggas really got comfortable and started smoking in the building. Cause
my RAs was smoking.
Back then, niggas used to like, no cap. I had, bro, in the first 2 weeks, I had a write up for alcohol. Like,
God damn.
Niggas had, bro, we was just wilding. Because it was like, shit, we at school.
Y'all the reason Morehouse can't have pool parties now.
And my roommate and shit, they the ones got caught with the bottles, right? I gave niggas the bottles, like, okay, yeah,
but it's your room.
Up. Exactly.
So at Morehouse, they don't care if you're not in the room. You had to know. They always think you had to know about it. Unless you one of them niggas that gonna keep talking.
Boy. So we both got written up. I'm like, nigga, I wasn't even in the room when this shit happened for real. I don't even know, but the niggas walked outside, bro. Niggas used to be bold, walking outside with like cups, like niggas going to turn up, and it's like, bro, we young as fuck. This is like 2011 when niggas started school.
And I'm telling you, bro, Brazil is right here. The police office is right here. Yeah, these niggas are separated by a sidewalk that's big enough for 2 golf carts to go by at the same time.
We was on that. Like, we was on that. We turned up, but we turned up for real, for real. Niggas got the fighting at Toga, I feel like multiple years.
I mean, I feel like it's a fight every year, Toga.
Yeah, but
you get that many egos together, drunk, at a real club, somebody gonna throw something.
Niggas got the fighting in Davidson. We went to Davidson for a step show. Niggas got the fighting that motherfucker. And my twin used to come up here, too. So it's like, we gonna ride for sure.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's the thing, so... Yeah.
If he swinging, I'm swinging too, nigga.
No cap. And my brother always been bigger than me. For real. But niggas always was with the shits. Like,
nah, I feel that for sure. Like, bruh, it's some niggas at Morehouse right now. It's like, bro. Well, most of them graduated, but any nigga I was with, and it was like, if that nigga get the hooking, bro, I gotta jump in,
bro. And niggas was. But we did some fire shit too. So we got the.
I mean, nigga, you went to 17 fucking countries in 4 years, nigga. That's fire as hell. You had a Buckhead. First of all, you probably got kicked out of Brazil, but you had a Buckhead apartment as a freshman, nigga. It's grown men can't do that.
Bro, it was that scholarship one that had a nigga living good.
And then another thing, niggas that don't know, in Atlanta, you usually have to make 3.5 times the rent. Or have bank statements to show that you can pay the rent for the extent of the lease to even get approved. So this nigga was 18 having it.
No cap, having it. And then I feel like I ain't declined every year, but I became more and more humble every year. For real.
I mean, no, you wake up. Because I definitely came in on some hot shit freshman year. And then by the time, this year rolled around, I was chilling.
But when I was in school, for real, That's when we got Papa John's. Like I was in charge of like getting Papa John's, the
What do you
Chick-fil-A.
mean you was in charge of it?
That's what niggas did for real, for real. Like I was on the S.G.A. and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you mean you
But
was
no, I
going
was-
in that bitch making pizzas.
No, I was responsible for bringing them to campus.
Okay, shout out to them. Well, Papa John's been gone
Yeah,
for a minute,
now.
and they gave us that bullshit ass Morehouse barbecue, and then Aramark Catering barbecue, and then we had bullshit ass Witch.
We brought Witch to campus too.
Why?
Because niggas, it wasn't really like many like options, but the Chick-fil-A had to come for sure. Like we fucked with Chick-fil-A.
I mean, but everything you did, they kind of undid basically everything you did because Chick-fil-A gone.
What they put the snack shop type of thing?
No. There's a new chicken place there. It's just not Chick-fil-A. And but they did put in the pod.
The pod, yeah.
Shout out to Pod, because I did some wild things in the location of the Pod before the Pod was the Pod.
So even like the overnight visitation in the suites and stuff like that, we was responsible for that.
That shit left. They got rid of that. Overnight visitation in the suites is still a thing, but it's not a thing. Yeah. On paper, it's not a thing, but
on paper it is a thing though.
No. On the official new, because I helped write the new Constitution for Morehouse. That shit is not there, but in reality, none of them emergency exits are on. But do with that information what you... Well, y'all going back, it's going to be a little different. But do with that information what you will.
Yeah, it should have been. Because we was... when we was in, like, S.G.A. for real, like, I think niggas kind of took it seriously and trying to get some shit done. I was the secretary of, like, student development.
I'm not going to hold you. They said fuck everything y'all did.
Because niggas... we was on that. Like... How niggas came in with the attitude, like, we gonna express how we feel, like, we want this, we need this, X, Y, Z. Like, but we was also the people to do the research, to present the documentation, to present the facts, the numbers, X, Y, Z, like, doing the case studies.
Because a nigga always been book smart.
For sure. And that's one thing a nigga can never say is, like, okay, you didn't do your research, or you didn't come in prepared, or, you know, you didn't do X, Y, Z, because we on that. Like, we on that, for real.
We on that, for real. That's the word of the day. We on that, for real. So... Any other wild stories? I think that might be the one though. 45. That minute 50 to 75 niggas in that little room. If I can find a pic, I'm not going on campus. But if we find a picture of that room, I'm gonna put that bitch right here, nigga.
So it's some wild stories in there, but some of them not good for camera.
Oh yeah, you know. Yeah, some of them stories is gonna get passed down through the Morehouse niggas, not through the internet.
I lied. It's one more story. So niggas moving out of Brazil, right? Like this, like the end of the semester or whatever, close to it. You know, when niggas start like getting shit ready to move out and stuff like that. So I had moved to Buckhead. I still had my room on campus and shit like that.
Oh, this nigga had big bread.
Cause it was like shit I had already paid for. So what I'm gonna do? Like just be like, fuck it. I'm just not gonna come back here when I be on campus. Right, so niggas still had their room, and so niggas moving out, bro, and randomly, bro, niggas just start piling bottles, like empty, like alcohol bottles in the fucking lobby, right? So no cap, it's probably about 200 like empty bottles, like just sitting on the table on the floor in the lobby, right?
That's why they hated us.
To fuck with the RD, right? So niggas like pissed and shit. So niggas trying to find everybody. Oh, we gonna find everybody. Da-da-da-da-da. The cameras and shit weren't working then either. So niggas, it ain't nothing you really can do because you don't really know who it is. And at that point, everybody was in it for real. So niggas trying to find them, bro. And then somebody got mad, bro. And then we never found out who it was, but they started making these like Brazil Hall letters, right? So you know how they had everybody on the listserv.
Yeah.
Bro, no cap. They sent probably like 9 letters, bro. Like, just going in on niggas, bro. And I feel like I probably still got them bitches.
They were roasting y'all ass,
bro. They was going in on niggas like real deal, talking about the RD, the RAs. Nigga, they talked about everybody. They talked about me and that bitch. I was just like, bro.
Damn, y'all niggas was different. Brazil 2017, 2018 was a family, bro. We was cool, man. Y'all niggas was giving letters and shit.
Bro, no, niggas was wild.
The worst, but I'm not. I almost fucked. Speaking of Sovereign Sounds, the CEO over here, go watch my video on their channel about me talking about the time I almost had to beat a sick my ass. Yeah.
I feel like the Sigma's the only people I definitely got into it with a Q before. Did I get into it with a Nope? Not really, bro.
Them niggas on campus.
But niggas had beef with them. Like my line brothers, my profiles for real had beef with niggas. And of course, just like hood shit, niggas get these letters and think they gangbangers, man. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like fraternities, damn near gangs, bro.
These
like,
educated gangbangers over here.
That's exactly what it is.
And I agree, but I did not say that is this member of Alpha Rho over here, ladies and gentlemen.
What y'all gonna do about it? See me.
Hey,
I
share the sentiment.
I'm with that. I'm on all of that.
I'm gonna talk my shit to anybody. Anybody at Morehouse will tell you I can talk shit to every fraternity at that bitch one way or another. I done made fun of niggas' whistles. I done made fun of niggas' weak ass shoulders. I done made fun of niggas' walk. Everything. I done talk to my shit, but I'm also cool with niggas in every organization. So it's like, if you want to see me, you can see me.
But it's all love. It ain't never like, like no hard feelings for real.
But it's just like Morehouse, bro. It's like, just because you got into Morehouse don't mean I fuck with you. Just because you got into whatever organization don't mean I fuck with you. Like, I fuck with Morehouse as an idea and a construct, but you individually are a bitch. I fuck with Alpha Rho as a whole, but those individuals might be a bitch. It's niggas you gotta admit ain't that.
And that's the thing, one of the biggest part of it is making sure, because niggas being in the fraternity, like, count you as the whole, or like try to label the whole thing as like this because of one particular person or two particular people. And it's like, bro, everybody individuals. Like, we all under, it's like everybody going to Morehouse, like everybody different. Niggas think because we're HBCU, everybody like black males, but it's like there's a diaspora of blackness and maleness or whatever the case may be at Morehouse, and we not all the same. And even in the fraternity, like, we all alphas, but we not all the same.
Exactly. Like you as an alpha are different than the nigga down the street that's an alpha. It's just,
I was that nigga for real.
Individual. Yeah, he was that nigga. Niggas ain't having a part. Nigga was living a rapper lifestyle at Morehouse. Maybe not as much money, but like a Buckhead apartment at 18 is wild in and of itself, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know who the fuck I thought I was at that point. Like,
I mean, it was 2012, so that he was in Buckhead before the Migos did that.
Bro, that's when Buckhead was affordable. I feel like now it's Buckhead ghetto as fuck.
I mean, they shooting Lennox is a shootout every other weekend.
That's what I'm like, bro. Like, Buckhead now.
Lennox the gun range, bro.
Bro, I'm trying to find the first part of these emails.
I'm upset. Nigga, why do you still have it?
Because this is my old email. This email is like Bennett Boy 11. It's like I created this email when I was
all right, you going to fuck around and get some emails.
Fuck it. I don't check this email. I'm only checking it because I fucking want to find these letters, bro, because these joints were wild. Like,
yeah, y'all niggas different. But everybody's first email was some bullshit.
Yeah, I made that email when I was in like middle school or something, and then Bennett, and then I don't know why I got the boy, and then 11 was like I graduated in 2011, some shit. Like,
you graduated middle school in 2011?
Nah, high school.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, I'm old
I was thinking, yeah, that's right. So for those that don't know, DB old as hell.
Yeah, I'm 27, about to be 28, looking to mingle. So
niggas pushing 30, and he will fuck your mama.
And I'm,
old enough to fuck your mama, young enough to fuck your sister.
What my man said. Come on now.
Yeah, old enough to fuck your mama, young enough to fuck your sister. You feel me? But yeah, niggas pushing 30, bro. I on the other hand, I'm a scrapping 22, and also ready to mingle. If you would like to hit niggas up, Instagram and Twitter in the description. My Instagram, Black Magic with a K and an underscore. Twitter, Black Magic with a K and 2 underscores. My brother over here, the DB, with 2 E's and an underscore on Twitter. On Instagram. What's your Twitter? I don't know. Nigga ain't got.
I got a Twitter, but I don't know what it is, to be honest.
Hey, follow them on Sovereign Sounds or Sovereign Sounds Management.
There we go. Because Twitter vicious. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I feel like I always stayed away from Twitter because, bro, even in school, when I was in school, like, Twitter was popping and motherfuckers, like, that's where you go for the bullshit and the drama. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna stay off Twitter because I ain't trying to get in the bullshit and drama.
Nah, bro, like, Twitter is my happy place. Like, nigga, I done been in fights, all types of shit on Twitter. Like, nigga, that's where I found out about the Clark porn stars, all types of shit. Like,
he's super problematic. Like anybody.
I'm not problematic.
Anybody who enjoys Twitter, problematic.
I'm not. Whoa! Wait a minute. We're not gonna throw the word problematic around. This is Mr. Toxic over here. DB is toxic. But I on the other hand am a fun-loving individual that occasionally talks shit.
Hey, that's what I'm like. Anybody who enjoys Twitter, bro, like niggas talk they shit. You know
anybody that knows my Twitter will tell you I am a chill individual. I am not toxic, bro. I am a regular nigga. Chilling. But DB might be, if you go back and check DB tweets, it might be some of that in there.
I might have to go delete those. Even with Facebook, I got my shit on private. Like, don't even try to.
Oh, damn.
You don't know me like that?
Why, man?
You know the new
Facebook,
me.
Man.
You know the new me. Because my people be on there doing some wild shit sometime and then try to tag me in like
Facebook is a wild place. I don't get on there often, but the notifications are always on my fucking phone. So I'm like, let me get these bitches off. I click on Facebook. First thing I see, such and such stole my lawnmower out of my yard, and I have pictures of them on my Ring doorbell. Like, I be dying laughing, cause the thing is, they know everything about the nigga except where his house at. They know where the nigga at, where the nigga went to school, everything, but they don't know where he live at, cause they don't fuck with him.
Facebook, a whole lot of people from back home, for real, and like, I feel like, yeah, it's just real. And my old shit, like, you gotta really know me to like see my old shit for real.
I'll put DB's graduation photo right here. His high school graduation photo right here.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. My high school graduation photo, I was like quartered the fuck up.
What you have on?
We had blue, but you know, like the gown, the cap and gown in the yellow stoles for like, you know, honor scholar in this.
What was the cut like? What was the cut back then? You always been a clean cut nigga?
Nah. So right now.
Ooh, DB clean. The bald head. I did not know that.
I'm super clean, you know.
I didn't know DB went bald.
Nigga, my shit was thinning for real.
Hey, I'll tell this to anybody: if your hairline leaving, go bald and embrace it, and I won't make fun of you for it.
For real, like that's one of the things. I think that was the probably the most thing that I was uncomfortable with at first. Is being bald because the nigga was young. My shit was thinning when I was like 21, 22 type shit.
You know who else did that? Cherry of the Novice Principles, who interview is out now everywhere. But yeah, if you going bald, if you front hairline, like I ain't got no cut, but my hairline ain't shit. Like my hairline ain't shit right now, but it's there.
It's there, yeah. Nah, my shit is out of there. You know, shout out to
you had the Vegeta. You feel me?
Nigga, my shit was worse than that, goddamn. Shout out to my grandma and shit who gave us male pattern baldness, and then I look just like my grandma.
How did your grandmother give you
it's a
male
maternal,
pattern baldness? I didn't know that.
Trait.
I didn't know that.
Male pattern baldness comes from like the female side.
This nigga did his research. That's what he was researching in Seattle.
Come on now, you know
he was like male pattern baldness. Is there a cure? Bosley, help me.
But you want to know some wild shit? No cap, I did a consultation with Bosley when I was like this is before my shit really started thinning.
So you was 19 doing a consultation with
Bosley? I
was
like 21, 22. For real. I thought about it. I'm like,
they was like, sir, are you here? Are you sure you're in the right place?
Do I want to be like LeBron or like what? So shit, I'm
not gonna hold you. You can do it though. LeBron, I stand by this. The only reason LeBron's hairline looks so bad is because it's not built. It's not built. Yeah, he does have a weird head, but it's not built for high performance.
It's not
like. Them fake hairlines are not built for 48 minutes of running, high sweat, high heat, high intensity. But for a regular nigga like DB, it could work. But I'm glad you went bald, and I'm glad you embraced it, brother.
Yeah, I have to embrace it for real. Now, like, shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. Joints like bald heads. It's a real thing.
I'm not gonna find out any sooner than I need to.
I think it's like a maturity thing. Like, yeah, you can have my kids. It's all right.
Yeah, he's like, ooh, a bald head nigga. Because here's the thing. I heard this from a woman one time on a podcast. I can't think of the name of it. But she was like, if he can take care of a bald head, he can take care of a child.
Bro, it's a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. My hair grow back fast as shit. That's why I keep on hats, too, because it's a fucking chore, bro. Like,
this is the first time I've ever seen DB. Like, I'm telling you, I have met DB multiple times. But this is the first time I ever seen the nigga just head. Yeah, nah, bro. But yeah, man, I'm proud of you going bald. Appreciating it.
Yeah. But shit, it works.
What's this goofy shit you just did?
You got to smooth it down, make sure my shit still.
This nigga, what is you doing? This nigga is Okay, for those that are audio only, this nigga is pushing his head forward like he brushing his waves.
You know, shit, I'm just brushing the
scalp. Are you trying to brush the wrinkles out? You trying to brush the wrinkles out your forehead?
I'm brushing the scalp, goddamn. You got to make sure it's because when your hair grow back, you know the shit be prickly or whatever.
Oh yeah, and you don't want no ingrown hairs or nothing.
You know, you got to smooth it down just to make sure you.
How often do you shave?
I go to the barbershop.
Oh.
So with my skin texture and shit like that, like using razors and stuff like that will fuck me up like a motherfucker. So I only use like liners or like actual clippers for real. And when I got something to do, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like if I don't got nothing to do,
it might be a little.
It's
you might
George
have a Chico
Jefferson
bean
on this motherfucker. Like it's gonna be out of there.
A cul-de-sac up there.
Boy, no cap. And I'm glad you know what the word is. Some people just be like the circle at the bottom of the.
Okay, yeah. First of all, I'm upset that you're glad by that. You shouldn't be surprised. I went to Morehouse too, ladies and gentlemen.
I know, but
I'm not slow. I'm not slow, ladies and gentlemen. I may act stupid. I may be a clown and a troll on Twitter, but I am a regular nigga, and I am not stupid. I am intelligent enough. Like, I couldn't be no math minor like this nigga, but I'm intelligent enough.
It works. But
yeah.
My shit'll be bad. But it's all of it's been a journey for real. Morehouse was good. That's where I made a lot of my relationships. That's where, that's how I met Cap and them, and really got back into the management thing.
How'd that happen? Because you graduated from Morehouse, then you graduated from
UPenn. So I went to UPenn and did a double master's there. Stayed there, and before I left Morehouse, like when I was leaving for real, like my homie Slim, shout out to Slim, had asked me to manage him. Will Laurie, that's his rap name, had asked me to manage him. And at this point, I'm young, niggas 21, niggas not really knowing what all goes into management, but I had the relationships and the connections, and so it was like it made sense. And I always push people to like be the best that they can be. I think that was one of always the things that draw people to me. Asked me to manage him. And we gave it a shot, whatever. We used to do some work with Dose back in 2015 type shit, 2016.
Oh, shout out Dose Diaz.
Shout out Dose. That's my
DJ 2 Days. Come on the show, man.
Day, David, the whole nine. So do some work with them, and then I had with the grad school. And when I came back, my homie Gunna, shout out to Gunna.
Gunna
Horton.
Okay.
So he was the stroll coach for Brazil. I used to stroll for Brazil. I was a stroll coach for Brazil too through my senior year, damn near.
Shout out them niggas, man. Brazil.
And he had asked me to come back and watch the team, watch the show, whatever type thing. And I had met this is really early too. I had met Padron. That was all freshmen.
Padron. Oh, this is when we was here because I came in with Josh too. So
so Josh, Padron, Caleb, all of them was on the stroll team.
Oh, so you met the Mighty Five.
Yeah, so I had met all of them when they were this was early. So niggas was cool and stuff like that, and then closer to the end of the year,
fall 17 when Du Bois had a .3 GPA.
That was so.
I just had to talk shit about the gymnastics team that calls itself the Du Bois Girl Team.
Wow. But niggas had pushed out pushed out a little EP and stuff like that. We ended up talking, chopping it up. And then niggas really just had the conversation about it, encouraging him to really do music.
This Cap?
Yeah. So he wanted to do music or whatever, but if people don't know, his pops is a pastor or whatever. And so you can see the conflict there between the music that he makes and being the preacher's child.
Yeah.
But it's at the end of the day, for me, I can't tell you to go against your parents or whatever the case may be, but as a older brother mentor, I can tell you to pursue what you want to do and follow your dreams, follow your heart type shit, and not saying be disrespectful, but at the end of the day, it is your life. That's something that you have to live. Yeah. It's okay, cool. If music what you want to do, at least try it out. So tried it out, gave it a shot, and then that summer we end up just kind of really locking in for real on a music tip. And
is this Sovereign yet, or is this just you?
Nah, this is just me at this point. And so at that, we just put some energy into it for real, some effort. That was 2017, beginning 2018, whatever, came around and taking it a little more serious, putting some bread into it, actually taking the time to develop a craft.
Yeah, because you had the nigga doing concerts and shit. Yeah, I remember.
At that point, I had got into it. So it's like, okay, cool. At this point, I might as well start a business. So started Sovereign Management Group, and I had told my boy Kyron to like come work with me and stuff like that. And we was working with like a couple artists and stuff.
Shout out Kyron. Every Kyron I've ever met was a solid nigga.
Yeah, that's my guy. So Kyron had came. We started the management group, and we was working with the artists or whatever. We were, doing the music videos, getting the music video shots. We were doing the photo shoots, the marketing, like the pushing on the playlist, the blog write ups, getting the shows, XYZ, from a like, small on a smaller scale than like, industry level, but we were still like doing all the pieces or whatever. And so at that point it was like, okay, cool. We want to do the management, but every artist don't need a manager.
Yeah.
Type thing. And at that point we can sell these services that we're doing. We were giving them to our artists for free for real because it was like,
they're our artists.
Yeah. But I mean, there's ways to make money from it. This is, a different service.
I mean, everybody need a studio.
So that's the thing. So I was like, okay, cool. We might as well just, create an agency, Sovereign Sounds, and that's where Sovereign Sounds came from. And then Capnem was recording. They was recording in like lockdown. Shout out my boy Larry Goodwin. He went to Morehouse too. Lockdown.
Beats on Lockdown.
Engineer. Yeah, Beats on Lockdown.
Hey, look into the camera for me and tell him come on the show.
Lockdown, I'm gonna set y'all up. So
right,
Lockdown,
sure.
Make sure you come check out the podcast. Jump on. My boy's tough. Like, so it's three of them. So it's Lockdown, KY, and then Al. They three brothers, but tough ass producers, tough engineers, and XYZ. So they was recording in Lockdown Uncle Studio. Then we went to my partner Trill crib. Shout out Trill. He signed with AE. He's a producer too, engineer.
Shout out to
33 Trill. So then niggas was recording at Trill crib. In his studio, he had a little room studio in a closet. And then niggas went to Morehouse and started recording in Purdue. This was like Josh sophomore year.
Shout out to Dirty Dude, Purdue-kistan, whatever you want to call it.
So it was staying in Purdue, started recording in Purdue. And then that summer, niggas needed somewhere to go. And I'm like, shit, niggas can just record at the crib. So at this point, the garage was still a garage. XYZ.
And then it became the Sovereign Basement.
Yeah. And then niggas at that point just said fuck it and ran with it and built the studio, built the production office, redid the flooring, like did the other side.
Y'all niggas went crazy, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to y'all.
It just started growing for real and becoming more authentic and natural. And I think we just really began to like leverage who we were in the relationships. And we just, people coming through the studio, we meet a lot of motherfucking people. For real, like so many folks, and then really the team really started to be formed in XYZ, and really started to bring people on a team that kind of really helped us grow and like pushed us like, and we excel like extremely fast for real.
I mean, y'all guys then came far, man. Shout out everybody y'all got on the management team, the label, the Sovereign Sounds team. Shout out Law the Outlaw. Shout out Kyle Hobson, Kyle the Jukebox. Shout out Turbo C Rob. Shout out everybody.
Yeah, it's
guys.
Crazy. The pieces came together, and like I said, the pieces kind of came together like naturally for real. Like me and Law had sat down, we rapped or whatever. We started doing a little work, and then it just became to like continuously like grow. Then C Rob and them came on, and we just really started to like build different shit and try out different stuff. And the goal was really to be a one-stop shop for like independent creators. That's
and shout out the Process.
Shout out to we about to drop some fire ass like videos from these performances, like all female lineup, bro. I'm telling y'all don't want to miss this.
The Process went crazy, and the people there was amazing, bro.
Like,
you might see some of them on the show. You feel me? I got a couple follows back. I got a couple DM chains going. So if y'all watching this shit, y'all DM coming.
Need that. So just started to add people, and it just became to like really grow. And we've had some like bumps along the way for sure. Like we've learned a lot of lessons, spent a lot of bread, and things like that. But I think it's really, we just now getting to the point of like really laying a solid foundation to really build something on top of, just in terms of like people, just in terms of services, brand recognition and stuff like that. And so really just continuing to push that, continue to push the whole idea of like what sovereign is, what sovereign does, and allowing God to really navigate that space for me, and really guide my path and footsteps, and making sure that's one of the things that I'm really pushing myself to do, continuously moving forward, is making sure that I take everything, to God and prayer first before I just start making, big decisions and things like that, and really allowing God to be at the forefront of my business and at the forefront of my life rather than me trying to like, keep the reins, because bro, everything like really just happened because of God and naturally. Like it was like those things that really came together. So even building the studio, you know, my mom actually helped me pay for the studio when I first got it done. And mind you, my mom was like a single parent, right? We was damn living in poverty for real. I was making more money than my mom in like 19 type shit, you know. So my mama had bread to like really get me to that point, and like she ended up giving me some cash. Mind you, I ain't never asked my mom for no money. I'm typically the one giving her some money, you know, type shit. And she had me like $2,500, and I'm like, where the fuck you got $2,500 from, right? Not even my first question or thing, not even thank you. It was like, damn, where you get $2,500 from? Because that's not normal, you know. And it's like, you know, God making things happen at the right time through people and resources that, you know, wasn't necessarily what I thought or projected, but it just happened. So I'm just, you know, continuing to keep God first in all that we do, and just kind of watch it grow naturally for real. So.
Yeah, man, that's amazing. So before we get out of here, I gotta ask you: got any artists you want to plug? Any projects dropping? Any videos dropping? Anything like that?
Bro, we got so much shit that we was working on, but make sure y'all check out Yael Golden. You can follow her on Instagram at Yael YAIELLE Golden, like GOLDN_music. Tough artist. She's a producer, singer, songwriter. Dropped the EP called P.S. Then Came Summer, and then also dropped the deluxe version. But bro, she's in her bag.
Yael, come on the show, man.
Yeah. She's tough, bro. She's been writing music since we put out her first project at 15, like solid as hell. Like she's 18 now, so of course the growth has been there. Make sure y'all check out TK Malone too. T.K.
TK Malone interview everywhere.
Make sure y'all go watch that. He dropped a new project, you know, called The Pilot.
The Pilot, dope. 5 songs of fire. Nigga was talking this shit. Mississippi boy, you feel me?
And he can rap for real.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and then my boy Cap about to get back in the studio and shit. So
yeah, shout out Cat Finesse. Y'all, you still got is the Pain Child signed to y'all?
He not. That's my boy though. That's like my partner. So he started with Cap damn near too for real.
Oh yeah, so shout out Cap. Shout out. The first thing I ever heard Josh drop. Well, I'm sorry, Cap Finesse drop was Cap Laden with Osama Brent Laden. Now the Pain Child. That's got some beats by Lockdown on that bitch. Go listen to that.
That tape is hard. Like, bro, I look back and be like, damn, niggas.
I was listening to Cap Laden today in the car because right now I'm doing Instacart and Bellhop, so I was listening to this shit earlier. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro, like from everything in this shit, it's just Up and Away, Rockstar, Cap Laden, just the lead single Cap Laden, all this shit was hard.
Hey, niggas grew a lot, and the niggas that came a long way. And I look back, you know, because the time niggas don't take that moment to reflect and be like, you know, where we come, but niggas really have come a long way, and you know, I'm proud of them boys for real. Like, it's only a matter of time before niggas really get to that point to where it's a household name, like, or one of them are a household name, household staple type of thing. So just taking it, you know, day by day, still working, you know, full time too.
Oh, you working full time?
Yeah, I work at IBM. So I've been working at IBM since I graduated grad school. I'm a data scientist.
Shout out IBM. Shout out the guys.
You know, so shit, we just grinding.
The bill payers, you feel?
Hey, they do more than pay the bills. Goddamn.
You work from home, or you?
Yeah,
I've
been working from home for like 2 years now. So it's been clutch for real. So it's allowed me to like really build a business while also still work, which is giving me that freedom to like really grow and expand. And they definitely, nigga, they pay the bills for real. Like,
hey, we not gonna get it. We not gonna pocket watch. You know, just know Morehouse and UPenn set a nigga up. You know, y'all boys, they made a nigga from 18 living in Buckhead to, you know,
I was making 6 figures at 24.
On God, 6 figures at 24, and now the nigga,
deal.
you know,
like And it's crazy because it's like, damn, like niggas real deal, like did that, you know, like niggas grew up in the projects, bro. Like,
I'm telling you, I'll never. I talk shit about Morehouse, but I talk shit because I went there and I got the blessings from there. If it wasn't for it's niggas I know in Morehouse, you graduate with a bachelor's degree making 90, 100,000, like nigga.
When niggas are getting that bread.
Like, and then we the leading school for black male doctors in the country. You feel me? Like niggas. If anybody want to go to Morehouse, go to Morehouse, bro. Like, know what you want to do when you get to that bitch, but also be open to the possibilities. This nigga never thought he was gonna be a math major that ended up like who you know working at IBM and fucking got a studio in the basement. Like, nigga, that's the duality of Morehouse. That's the shit I love. That's the shit I'm just like, these niggas different, bro. Like this. I told this nigga off camera, I'm gonna say this shit on camera. This nigga really one of the niggas making a blueprint for like the next age of Morehouse, cause a lot of niggas know Morehouse because that's the school MLK went to. Whenever I talk to an old head or I talk to somebody that didn't go to HBCU, didn't go to college, and I tell them I went to Morehouse, they was like, oh, that's school Martin went to type shit. And I'm just like, yeah, that's school Martin went to, but we also got PJ Morton. We also got niggas like DB. We also got niggas in fucking at Google. We got niggas at Pixar. We got niggas across the country doing different shit, across the world doing different shit. So like, if you want to go to Morehouse, go to Morehouse. Be open to the experiences. Nigga, you can go to 17 countries in 4 years. You can throw parties, but you can also graduate and go to the University of Pennsylvania. Like, nigga, it's different over here. Shit different over here. I mean, I really don't know what else we need to say, bro. I'm gonna let DB, take us out of here, and then we gonna, how we end. But I'm gonna let DB talk a little bit, and then we gonna wrap it up. You feel me,
man? I ain't really got much to say, man. If y'all want to follow me, make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram at TheDB. That's THEE.DB. Again, TheDB. So THEE.DB. And make sure y'all check out Sovereign Sounds at the Sovereign Sounds. Make sure y'all follow us on YouTube. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe.
Oh, them boys just hit 1,000 subscribers.
You already
going
know.
Nuts.
1K in, but it's like shit. It's only the beginning. So make sure y'all come check us out. We got that Tokyo Vanity interview. We got interviews with everybody and your mama. So,
yeah, shout out. Wait, who y'all? I mean, y'all got a lot of niggas, man. Shout out Tokyo Vanity. We can be here all night. Shout out Tokyo Vanity. Shout out One Young Big Homie. Shout out Big Homie Tiny. Shout out.
Hey, make sure y'all go check out,
whoever.
man. Some tough ass artists for real. Like, we done got some folks that done came through that motherfucker. So make sure if y'all want to come check us out, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Not only on the Sovereign Sounds channel, but make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe button on this channel too. Got to keep tuning in, man. It's only one episode. It's 1,000 of them motherfuckers. Make sure y'all go check out the other content, man. That's it for me.
On God, bro. So as we go out on the Hood CEO. On the nigga with the sovereign basement and the shit, I want y'all to make sure y'all go to the website, cop some merch off his shit. They got shirts, man. They got bags, they got whatever the fuck they got packages for your artists. So nigga, if you trying to be that nigga, if you see the niggas they working with, you think they can't lock you in, you got it fucked up over here.
Come on, man.
Go tap in with them niggas. They will get you right. They got packages of all kinds, different prices, nigga. So go check that website out. And I need y'all boys to run them niggas up, bro. And go watch the interviews of everybody at Sovereign Sounds. We got everybody out. I mean, I got Kyle Hops, I got Turbo C. Robin, I got Law the Outlaw. And now I got the one, the only DB. And as we go out, I want to take this nigga out on a clap. Shout out to the guys. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. Drink your water.